welcome to our channel Life in Frames. If you are new here, my name is Manisha and me and my husband create travel related content on this channel. इस साल हम थोड़ा एक्सपेरिमेंट करना चाहते हैं in terms of the type of content we want to put out on YouTube. So along with travel, we also want to show other aspects of our lives, what we like, what we love to do, the kind of movies we watch, the kind of shows we are interested in. All of these aspects we want to put it out there for you guys. So in case you are interested in to follow us along in this journey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Now this video is going to be super chatty. I have not done anything like this on this channel before, but I thought why not come out and talk to you guys and share about something that is very interesting to me, that I really like doing, and I think you must have surely guessed by the topic of this video, that is Korean dramas. So here in this video I'm going to talk about my top 5 recommendations of K-dramas of all time. Trust me, coming from someone who has watched over 500 plus dramas over the past 6-7 years, you can take my recommendations very seriously. So let's begin the video. But before I give you a countdown of the top 5 from my list, let me give you a brief story about how I got into the K-drama world. So मैंने K-drama start करा था probably around 2011 or 2012, and when I was in college, and the first drama that I watched was, drum rolls here, it was Boys Over Flowers. So I know बहुत लोगों ने journey अपनी इसी series से ही start करी है. So I have also done that. Honestly उस time पे मुझे ये drama काफ़ी cringe लगता था, but like peer pressure and हर कोई देख रहा था, and honestly like at that age I enjoyed it. Whom am I kidding? So वो ड्रामा देखा मैंने, like ठीक है, that was okay. Then I watched a lot of K movies as well as other K dramas after that. But honestly whatever movies or whatever dramas I watched, मुझे लगा कि सारे endings जो मैंने देखे हैं, most of them are traumatic. For example, female lead is dying or the male lead is dying, या फिर मतलब somebody has amnesia, किसी का कुछ चल रहा है life में. Most of the endings were traumatic. So I honestly मतलब life में वैसे ही बहुत कुछ चल रहा था, ऊपर से dramas भी देखो, उसमें भी आपको ये ऐसे traumatic endings मिल रहे थे. I was not interested anymore. So then I stopped watching, and काफ़ी time तक मैंने dramas देखना बंद कर दिया था. Then life went on, and उस time पे लोग इतना देखते भी नहीं थे Korean dramas, so there was not much of a buzz. 2019 is when I started to hear a lot about K-dramas. In Reddit में recommendations आने लगे. Other social media platforms also had K-dramas picking up. But honestly मतलब मेरा जो experience था उसके हिसाब से I thought कि I was not interested in rewatching anything anymore. So came then the next year, which is 2020, and COVID hit. उस time पे मैं थी मुंबई में, and just after the first lockdown I was flying back to my home state. और उस time पे मेरे home state में ये rule था that you have to be quarantined for 10 days in a hotel room. So I was getting quarantined, and there was honestly nothing much to do. एक रूम था, कमरा था, like in a hotel, and then उतना काम भी नहीं था उस टाइम में, not much of work from office, and so I thought like ऐसे बोर होने से मुझे लगा कि कोई K drama start करते हो, and I started to watch Crash Landing on You. That was June 2020. एक वो टाइम था और एक आज का टाइम है, which is Feb 2026. I think I have watched like 500 plus dramas across multiple genres. The ones that I really like are the dramas that I'll be talking about in this video. These are the dramas that have stayed with me, and I recommend these dramas to everyone. Mostly because I enjoy watching rom-coms, तो सारे recommendations भी उसी genre के हैं. But so if you are someone who has watched K-dramas, let me know if you have watched this that I'm recommending, and if you have, are these also in your top 5? And if you are someone who has never watched K-dramas, you can start watching them from this particular list that I'll be sharing with you. I just have 2 points before I move into my countdown of the top 5. This is especially for people who are watching K-dramas for the first time, or think that they want to start watching K-dramas. See, the first point is which is funny is that you should be able to read captions, because I know a lot of people have this confusion कि ऊपर देखूँ, caption देखूँ, क्या क्या देखूँ and all of that. But honestly एक टाइम के बाद आपको आदत हो जाएगी. So after one time you मतलब अभी मेरा ऐसा है कि even in English when I watch I prefer to have caption because my eyes are adjusted in that way. So it's not a big deal. You will get used to it to watch with the captions and reading the captions all together. So that's one. And secondly, I see a lot of people being very biased or judgmental when they're watching anything related to either K-dramas or K-pop, etc. So लोगों का judgment बहुत पहले आ जाता है before they even get into that world. So they were like यार लड़के भी मेकअप करते हैं, they are not masculine, the movies are very or dramas are very cringe, etc. My only request is if you are if you have not watched it, go into this world with an open mind. There are a lot of cringe contents, no doubt about it. Indian में भी काफ़ी सारे cringe contents होते हैं in Indian dramas, etc. But there are also a lot of different stories that you see, and you will also get to understand a different aspect of a different culture. So उनका life कैसा होता है, how is the ways of working, what are the things that usually happens in that culture, because Korea is also a very strong cultural society. It has a very it is a society that gives much importance to family, some the values that the parents give, etc. Very similar to what Indian society gives. So just go with an open mind. Don't be judgmental before you start watching or getting into this world. And it's not necessary कि आपको पसंद आएगा, आपको नहीं भी आ सकता है, which is okay. Not everything is for everyone, but just go there without having a thought of कि यार ये खराब ही लगेगा, अच्छा नहीं लगेगा, and all of that. So with that much gyan, let me now come to my top 5 K-drama recommendations. A lot of the dramas in this list have been constant over the years. Honestly, बहुत ज़्यादा change नहीं हुआ है since the time I started watching. So these have remained in the top 5 over the past few years. So coming to the countdown, at number 5 is Mr. Queen. It is hilarious, very chaotic, and it's a historical fantasy drama. So basically इसमें क्या होता है कि there is a modern day male chef whose soul gets accidentally trapped into the body of a queen in the Joseon era, which is in the historic era. So it's very chaotic, very, very funny, and if you are looking to watch something light and chaotic and hilarious, this drama is definitely for you. The next drama on my list at number 4 is Hospital Playlist. It's a slice of life medical drama which is about 5 friends who are doctors at the same hospital. It shows the everyday heartwarming stories of patients, nurses, doctors, along with talking about the everyday events of their life. If you want something that feels very comforting and like a warm hug, this drama is definitely for you. So the next drama in my list at number 3 is Reply 1988. Now this is a very popular drama, and I know a lot of people have this drama in their top 5. It's basically a drama about family bonding, about friends, about relationship, and it's a coming of age drama. So basically there are 5 families in a neighborhood in Seoul, and it is based in the 1980s. And the way the family navigates through different challenges in lives, how their bonds are formed over the years, how the children of these families grow up and move on. So it focuses a lot on the different stories across these families. It's a very nice drama to watch, something very peaceful and something that you can enjoy and have a peaceful watch. Definitely it's a recommendation from my end, and it is at my top 3. Now coming to the drama number 2. Now this was a very it's not a very dated release. It's a drama that released in the past 4-5 years, I think 2020 or 2021. And when this drama was released, oh god, itna sara buzz tha in social media. There was a lot of buzz. So basically this drama is about career, about dreams, about ambitions, about entrepreneurship. It focuses a lot on those aspects. There's also a love triangle in this drama. So there are 2 guys who like one girl. So इंटरनेट में उस टाइम पे लाइक लॉट ऑफ कमेंट वॉर्स वर हैपनिंग बिटवीन द supporters of one of the guy versus the supporter of the other guys. So I know people who have watched it during that time would understand the intensity by which this war was happening on the social media. So Startup is a good watch if you need some motivation in life. I think it's my top recommendation and it's in my top 2. Now for drama number 1. This is a very controversial opinion and I know a lot of people do not really enjoy this drama, but number 1 in my list is Something in the Rain. It has been number 1 since the day I watched this drama. Absolutely loves the way this drama has moved, the storylining. So basically it's about a young guy who likes a girl who is older to him. So she is his sister's friend, and it talks about how they navigate the societal pressure, and how they move on with all the different challenges that are thrown to them. So this drama, the main lead is Jung Hae-in, who is my absolute favorite, my number 1 K-drama actor till date. And the chemistry he had with Song Ye-jin in this drama was absolutely off the roofs. मुझे बहुत टाइम तक ये लगता था कि probably these guys are actually dating in real life given the way their chemistry was in the series. But obviously she is now married to someone else with a child, so probably that's not true. But this is a drama that I really really love and enjoy. Surprising or funny thing is that मैंने ये dramas काफ़ी time, specifically this drama, I have not rewatched it a lot, क्योंकि जो मुझे वो पहले time watch का memory है, I still enjoy that. I do watch a little bit of the clips in between. There are few moments which are really really nice and romantic. I would like to rewatch those moments. But overall, I think this is the only drama जो मैंने only drama that I like that I have not rewatched a lot number of time. So these are my recommendations of top 5. Let me know in the comments if it is something that you have liked as well. And are these also in your list of recommendations? Do you enjoy these kind of dramas? And so that's it for this video. And if you like whatever you have seen today, and if you want to see more of us in this channel, do hit the subscribe button and share your comments on what are your recommendations on K-drama and what are the top 5 K-dramas of yours as well. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.